And welcome back to the Starlight Glimmer Show. I find a Trixie plushie I'd have her in here too, but I don't really have one. Eventually, I really need to get one because she was great in this episode. Speaking of which, let's watch this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our blind reaction. Today is episode number 17, and I have no title. The only thing I do know about this episode is a very tiny, itty-bitty, minuscule little bit of a detail. It's not really anything at all, because, well, I just know a character is going to be in this episode. I know a character is going to be in this episode, and I'm probably going to think it's good. I'm probably going to think it's really good, because I do know that Trixie is in this episode. So that does make me very happy. Other than that, I have absolutely no idea. Well, I guess if you could say I have any other idea, well, the thumbnail of the video had Starlight in it, so, but, I mean, that's just blatantly obvious. I didn't have to say anything. If Trixie's gonna be in the episode, somehow Starlight's gonna be in the episode. So, there, I got two little things. Ooh. So I know at least Trixie and Starlight are gonna be in this episode, so, cool. That's good. That's very good for me. So, anyway. Beginning episode number 17. Oh, we're starting to dwindle down here, but you know what? That's okay, because the movie's coming out, and finally, it's probably gonna be really good. Who knows? Anyway, we're getting there, but we still have a decent amount to go. So you know, it's good. Anyway, I am caffeinated. Oh, I made sure that I was caffeinated. I made sure because I figured that I found out that Trixie was supposed to be in this episode like yesterday. So I made sure that I prepared myself with a lot of caffeine, you know, before I started this, just to, you know, further enhance the effect. Anyway, beginning episode number 17. 3, 2, 1, start.
Ha! Straight to the Changeling hive. I told you I could
Okay.
do it. Well, not exactly straight.
More Changeling
We've been
stuff.
stopping all around Equestria, and we still have to walk. It's like 12 steps away. Before Chrysalis's throne was destroyed, the closest magic would have gotten us was way over there.
That isn't that far.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy do you think Thorax is going to be about our surprise visit? Definitely 10. I mean, who wouldn't be happy at the chance to marvel at the overwhelming talent that is the great and powerful Trixie? Trixie, we're coming to offer Thorax encouragement and support.
You know what? I agree.
Letters make it seem like the responsibilities of being the Changeling leader are a little overwhelming. Yeah,
so we're getting continuity from the Spike episode.
The wants and needs of his subjects, redesigning the hive, a dread Malworf wreaking havoc outside. It does sound like a lot, but are you sure that last thing is real? The dread
But I'm happy we're going back to the hive.
Thorax said
This is
it's
good.
like half bear, half mole, half raging pile of claws. But now that the changelings don't feed on the love of everything around them, plants have started to grow back. But this Malworf keeps eating them all up. Malworf. Uh-huh. You're just trying to scare me, but it won't work. Because not only am I the great and powerful, I am also the unstoppable
You're just an illusionist.
Trixie!
No, you're an illusionist. Oh!
Please tell me Thorax also mentioned a terrifying-looking changeling who greets visitors but is actually nice? Nope.
This is the part of the Changeling hive that wasn't changed. Okay.
Starlight, you got us here. I'll take us home.
This is already good. This is already good.
Teleportation spell, go! Did I say this?
Nope. Well, I guess they're gonna not only the continuity between that and the fact that there are still rogue factions of the Changeling Empire that are still not, you know, changed and are loving and kind and friendships and hugs and everything else like that. Okay, so that's apparently, you know, we're getting a rogue Changeling episode with Starlight and Trixie. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be. Well, the most does, you know, make it a little bit better.
To get us out of here. Calm down, unscarable Trixie. We have to find out what's going on.
To change a changeling.
Teleportation.
Okay. I'm glad I didn't know the title.
Teleportation Why do you keep doing that? You know
It's not gonna work.
I know, but this is my process.
I captured these trespassers!
Starlight! Trixie! It's okay, Pharynx. You can let them go.
But they were lurking on our grounds! In the old days, I would have already feasted on their love.
Well, that's why they're called the old days, because they're old. We don't do that anymore.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good episode.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a good
the old days
episode.
better.
And I like
What
this
are
guy
you two doing here?
anyway, even though he's a jackass. I like him anyway.
Surprise!
Oh crap.
Well,
Air conditioner,
it's
turn off.
great to see you. I'm sorry
There we go.
about the welcome committee.
I thought Ember helped you get more assertive so you could deal with all the renegade changelings who didn't want to change.
Exactly.
Really helpful. I was able to convince all of them to change, except one of them, my brother.
Your brother?
Bruh, oh.
Pharynx is my elder broodmaid.
Oh,
He has some anger
yeah.
issues.
You guys have the same eye shape?
What a ridiculous comparison! We are nothing alike.
That voice.
Stop doing that!
I like that voice. Well, he certainly has a lot of teen
Well, How
angst.
about I show you the rest of the
Well,
hive,
not
where
teen,
it's
but
less loud and
whatever.
bangy? There have been a lot of changes since you were here last. I'm trying to start some new activities, since the only thing we did before was haunted patrol. There's theater. Swing dancing. A once-a-week potluck lunch. Ooh, and who can
Is that
change
sushi?
it and organize craft time? This guy.
I am really impressed, Thorax. The hive, all the
I am as
activity.
well.
He did it again. Pharynx dumped an entire can of black paint on me. He said my fuchsia color wasn't intimidating to our enemies. What enemies?
I am so sorry. I promise I'll talk to him.
You're the ruler of the hive, Thorax. You need to do more than talk. Well, maybe not everything here is amazing.
Seriously, Thorax, what is up with your brother?
I like this guy.
Pharynx used to be head of patrol, but now we're peaceful and there's no need to patrol, so he just stalks around the hive making everyone miserable. The other changelings are sick of it, and if I can't get them to accept love and friendship and change like the rest of us, everything I've done here is at risk.
That face.
We know a thing or two about what it's like to be outsiders. Maybe we could talk to him for you.
Do you really think you could help?
Thorax, if there's any pony who can help your brother, it's me. And with Starlight helping, it might take slightly longer, but I guarantee you we can do it.
Thorax, we're ready to start work on the trail of plants to lead the Malwerf away.
No, I have to head outside. You're sure you're okay handling Pharynx?
Absolutely.
Oh, they'll just be lovely. They'll just be perfect.
Yeah.
But those vines were so cool.
So, how do you want to play this? I'm thinking good pony, bad pony. You yell and blast him
Good
with
cop,
magic,
bad
while
cop
my
routine.
natural charisma will convince him
Oh, this
that
will be good if that's it.
Starlight?
Hey, Pharynx!
Is she gonna
I
go with
know
her gut
when we
again?
First met, it didn't go so well.
I put you in a bag. I thought it went great.
Right. So, not a big fan of the vines, huh?
They're a safety hazard. An enemy could hide in them or use them as weapons. I don't even know why they're here.
Because they're pretty?
Why is this guy giving me a Worf from Star Trek
Totally. We get you.
vibe?
Maybe don't express how you feel by destroying them?
I don't take advice from ponies. The only thing I take from you is breakfast. At least I used to.
You know, you're a lot like us.
He's just
Doubt
going
it.
through withdrawal.
It's true. Do you know who Twilight Sparkle is?
No.
Well, she's the most well-liked, studious, do-goodiest pony in Equestria.
Except for her.
She sounds awful.
Oh, you'd hate her. I used to. She made me unsure about my place in the world, which led me to act out against her.
And I used to be a
Sometimes I
dictator
kinda
who ran a
think
village
that-
with an iron hoof.
Really?
She hasn't completely
Maybe you
changed.
two do understand me.
Yes, we do. But now now, Trixie has come to terms with being second best, and I no longer control ponies against their will. And our lives are so
For the
much
most
better
part.
for it.
Wow, so you're both
Except that one time.
losers. Stay away from me or I'll do to you what I did to the vines.
Well, Operation
Okay.
Leave Mall Wharf Away is coming along. How'd it go with Pharynx?
Your brother is,
He has some issues to work out.
challenging.
Oh, that bad, huh?
It wasn't great.
You want to talk it out? You can come with me to the Feelings Forum.
The feeling what now?
Oh, it's a place for changelings to express their feelings so we all gain a better understanding of each other. It's really helped bring the hive closer together.
It's not a safe space.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a blue
But it's getting
changeling.
close.
Sometimes I feel like I'm a purple changeling. But here I am, a green one. You can be anything you want to be. Be blue one day and purple the next. Be both on the same day. But then I feel like I'd be living a lie. It's
I love this
very
episode
brave to share
already.
Something so personal. Does anyone else have similar concerns?
We're getting insights into
I used to,
changelings.
but crowd
They're more
time has given me such a
characters.
creative outlet. I feel great now.
They have personalities now. And more
Well, everyone except for you know who.
Yeah, you know who spends all his craft time making spears.
He's scary and intimidating. You know who makes me uncomfortable.
He makes us all uncomfortable.
He who
Everyone,
shall not be
please.
named.
I understand Pharynx can be challenging at times.
That's an understatement. He lined the hallway with thorns.
He teaches little changelings to growl and hiss.
My suit's too hot! I thought the Feelings Forum was for sharing our problems.
It sounds like
That's
your
true.
lame feelings forum is for talking about me behind my back.
The Feelings Forum is for talking about anything that's bothering you. Is there something you'd like to share, Pharynx?
Actually, there is.
Hold the pillow,
The changelings
Pharynx.
used
Hold
to
the
be a
pillow.
fearsome swarm.
The feelings
Now
pillow.
we sit
The
around
talking pillow.
about our feelings so much you can't even stop a Malwar from eating all your pretty plants. I could have sent that thing packing before, but I guess now we'll just try to lead it away and hope that keeps us safe.
I don't feel
I'm also
safe
getting
with
a
you
little bit of
around.
a.
I'd feel safer if he were gone.
I can't do that.
We want him finished!
I'm getting a little bit of the Breezy's episode vibe, a tiny little bit.
Well, seems
Maybe
cool
not
down.
too
These
well.
feeling forums are great for solving problems.
You just had to wait.
Everyone, please. If we are interrupting each other, we are not affirming each other. Oh, yes. It! Feelings Forum is over!
You got some work too, lady.
I want to say something, but it goes against everything I've been taught as Twilight's pupil.
Ooh, then by all means say it.
He actually has a
I
point.
think Pharynx is a lost cause.
I'm all for second chances. Third even.
Okay.
But he just seems like a bad bug.
And
He's not
Thorax
trying
has a duty
enough.
to the whole hive, not just his brother.
If he keeps sticking up for Pharynx, the hive might decide they don't want Thorax as their leader.
I think he might have to kick
He'll be
Pharynx
ousted.
out. But I don't want to be the one to tell Thorax that.
Me neither. But some pony probably should. I nominate you.
Thorax, we have something to tell you.
It's about Pharynx, isn't it?
Maybe.
Look, I know he's an aggressive warrior type, but when I was little, every young changeling wanted to be like that.
Backstory. Backstory.
Every young changeling except me. The others would pick on me for
That's
not
so
wanting to fight.
adorable.
Look at the little grub playing with his dollies. Step away from my brother.
But Pharynx never let them hurt me.
We were just complimenting his dollies.
Yeah, even at a very young age, they're intimidating. Holy crap.
Thanks, Pharynx. Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself!
yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Ouch! Cut it out, Pharynx.
Or not.
You're right, you know. You need to have tougher skin.
Aw, that was a really sweet story.
Except for hitting yourself.
I
Yeah.
know Pharynx loved me, in his own way, and I know there's still good in him. That's why I
Own way.
keep sticking up for him. Anyway, what did you want to talk to me about?
But then there is, because there's no reason why they shouldn't be defending
but,
themselves from
Starlight
something.
has
There's
something
no
she
reason why they
Actually,
shouldn't be
Thorax,
aware of possible
never
things.
mind.
I mean,
Come on, Trixie, we've got a thing to do.
sure.
What are you doing? I thought we agreed you'd tell Thorax he had to kick his brother out of the hive.
Maybe we don't have to. Get Pharynx and meet me at the
There's
hive
got to
entrance.
be a
I'll
better
explain everything.
way.
And how am I supposed to know where Pharynx is?
I just saw Pharynx.
Oh, well that was easy.
Cool.
We'll just use one problem to solve another. I switched the trail of plants around to lure the Mallwurf here. The changelings may not be able to stop it anymore, but Pharynx certainly can. When it attacks, he'll save his brother, showing every pony his good side. The others will accept him, and Pharynx will finally let love and friendship into his life and transform.
Wow.
I know, right? Great idea.
It's
Where's Pharynx?
He's gone.
Gone like gone to the throne room?
Gone like
Gone with the wind.
One of the changelings said Pharynx left the hive for good.
And who's gonna stop the Dread
Uh-oh.
Mallwurf I'm leading here?
I love the little insights we're getting into the actual hive. Like, they're really starting to grow on me. I don't care about the weird designs. They're actually starting to, like, grow on me.
And the Dread Mallwurf is coming this way.
Personally.
Told ya.
That doesn't make any sense. The trail of plants should have led the Dread Mallwurf away.
I might have relayed them to lead it back toward the hive.
Why would you do that?
I thought if Pharynx saw you were in danger, the loving, caring side of him would come out when he protected you.
But instead he's out there alone, somewhere between us and that rampaging monster? I have to save him.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, so
Of course you are.
Thorax
This is
saves
all
him.
Your fault.
Oh, don't be too hard on Starlight.
And-
her heart was in the right place.
Pharynx
coming too.
realizes that,
Oh, right. I
His
mean,
brother
I was
isn't
gonna volunteer
so-
anyway.
Who
you know,
else is coming?
too much of a, you know, I don't know. We'll just wait and see.
Oh,
We'll just wait and see what
sure.
happens.
You can all stay here, not help Pharynx, and he won't bother you anymore. It's your choice. But
General
remember
Glimmer.
when you didn't have a choice, when you were forced to obey Chrysalis. You might have been unstoppable, but you weren't free to choose. And now you are, because of Thorax. Well, it's his brother out there. And now it's your chance to prove you're just as strong embracing love as you were feeding on it.
Serious
Now is
Glimmer
your
reminds
chance
me of
to show what changelings
Evil
can really
Glimmer.
be. Not because you have to, but because you choose to!
But that other side of her
Was an
kind of works.
amazingly epic speech, Starlight. I just can't believe not a single changeling was moved by it.
I can't blame them. If he wasn't
Oh.
my brother, I don't think I'd be here. We're gonna have to face the Mallwurf by ourselves.
Maybe it'll be long gone and we'll find Pharynx out here alone.
Or there's like a big, humongous monster type thing. Yeah. That's... Okay, that is some sort of... Yeah. That's horrifying.
Pharynx! What are you doing here?
It's the teeth.
I'm here to save you.
Get out of here! Let me handle this!
We're not leaving you!
I wonder if magic will work now, because they're kind of far away, maybe, possibly? Maybe not far enough? That'd be good.
I may have forgot to mention in my letters that Mallwurfs have really thick hides.
Okay.
I thought you said you could beat this thing!
Yeah, with the rest of the swarm! Not alone!
Good thing you're not alone.
I told you it was
Cool.
an epic speech.
You told her... Trixie, shut up!
no use. We're out of practice and he's too tough.
And strong. Too bad we can't get it to fight itself.
That's it! Thorax, remember when we were young and I made you hit yourself?
Now is not the time to make fun of me, Pharynx.
Yeah.
Oh, right! Of course!
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah, Mallwolf, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
I'm amused.
Ooh, that looks like it hurts.
And I'm amused with something else at the same time, but I can't think of the damn word to say.
What were you doing out here?
Leaving. I'm done with all of you.
Oh, it's just why bother fighting the Mallwolf then? You could have left it alone.
Well, I couldn't just let it attack you.
But I thought you were done with us and you didn't care.
I never said that. The hive is the thing I care about most.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Well, I'm sorry if I don't get excited about pretty flowers and feeling circles and...
It's a feelings forum.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Even if I do care about the hive, I obviously don't have a place there anymore.
Actually, you do. Because we've been wrong. The hive may be a gentler, nicer place.
But that doesn't mean we won't have to defend ourselves. Clearly.
Yes.
And
yes,
who
clearly.
better to help us do that than the only changeling who never stopped protecting us?
Captain of the Guard? Something?
You all want me to stay?
Unless you still want to leave the hive.
Why would I want that? I love the hive.
He's gonna change too, most likely. Yep. He still maintained his color too, but that color works for him. That works for
I
him.
always knew you had it in you.
Really? Because I thought you said I was a lost cause and you were going to tell Thorax he should kick me out.
Stop!
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's right.
Did you say that?
Oh, just stop it. Just stop it. Just you stop it.
But you...
No.
Lucky
You
for
just...
us, you weren't a lost cause.
You just...
Lucky for me, you didn't give up on me.
So, glad everything worked out.
Yeah! Let's talk about how you not only led the Mallwolf to the hive, but also drove my brother away from it.
I am so sorry about that. But I would like to point out that my admittedly terrible plan did bring everything together in the end.
Hey, do you guys want to hear the story about how I used to make Thorax hit himself?
Absolutely, yes, right now.
Yes, change the subject.
When we were young, every changeling wanted to be a warrior. Except for Thorax. He was a little weak, and I had to protect him.
And then he started to hit himself over and over again, and we were unsure why. But okay. Who did that voice? It's kind of interesting. Let me go find that and hit the play button. I'm just gonna wait till it gets to the right screen. Maybe. Or not. I'm going to end up stalling and wasting time. Am I not? Probably. Oh, wait. Okay. Who did that? Bill Newton. I think he may have done stuff in the past for, I don't know. But, regardless of who voiced that character, great episode. Great episode. Further proving that this season is freaking going to be the best, pretty much no matter what now. I think we're at the point where we're episode 17. Unless they completely screw up, like the finale or some episode in the future so horribly that I can't possibly, rate the season higher than season 7. But that's never going to happen because, we have Joanna and Christine, story editors. Nothing should go wrong. They're maintaining, continuity. Things are actually, it seems a lot more linear this season. This is good. That episode was great. That episode was really good. Really good. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna watch this one again because it's definitely one of those episodes. So I'll be back. Well then, that was an episode. Yeah, it was a very simple story. Granted, very simple story, easy premise, predictable solution. The hitting yourself part was great. But this episode was enhanced, and it was added flavor and bouquet by Starlight, well, and Trixie. Mainly Trixie. Trixie, once again, stole the show as usual for her. Also, hug boxes in Equestria are confirmed based on the feelings forum, so there's that. What I really liked about this episode was just a more in-depth look into the Changeling Hive and, like, how they're, like, actually progressing, and it was kind of cool to see that. They really humanized. They really gave them a lot more of a personality. It really let you know that they're actually, beings, and they're not just, sparkly little things that just, transformed, and that's pretty much it. We got a lot more insight into that, so I was really refreshed by that. It was actually kind of cool, and to be honest with you, I mean, in the beginning, a lot of people were like, Thorax's design is crap, this new Changeling thing is crap, but you know what? They've actually grown on me. This new design has grown on me. Maybe the antlers on Thorax were a little kind of off-putting for a little bit, but, regardless of everything, I didn't mind that much, and now it's like they're just another species in the damn series, and they're just, I don't know how to say it, but they've definitely grown on me. I'll just put it to you that way. But yeah, Trixie was just flawless in this episode. The one-liners, just like her. Yeah, just like shoving all of the blame on Starlight, and then just taking all of the credit. It's perfectly her character, and I really liked Starlight sort of taking in charge and like sort of like being sort of like the Patton of the group, trying to get them to like, he's not a lost cause, and it's sort of a smidgen of like her older self, like her really forceful and like that side of her kind of came back a little bit. At least I noticed that, but I did enjoy that. But yeah, that's another Starlight Glimmer episode, and I'm pretty sure the fans are like, well, some of the fans are like, Starlight Glimmer's show, we get it more of her. But it really does kind of make sense with Trixie in it and everything else. It was great. It was great, as once again, I like Starlight Glimmer's character, so it was slightly biased here, but still, a great episode, very good episode. It was very simple, so there's not much to talk about, except maybe just don't give up on people so easily, which is, a very basic type of message. So, I mean, it's not super amazing, but it was definitely like an 8 or like an 8.5, it was real. Trixie really added a lot to that, so I did like that. I did like that a lot. It wasn't super amazing, but it was definitely really, really good. It was definitely really, really good. So Trixie definitely made it a lot better. A lot better. Just her one-liners, her back and forth with Starlight, it was good. It was really good. And I did like Ferrex. For some unknown reason, I don't know, for some reason Star Trek is sort of embedded in my brain, so sometimes I like to grab characters from that and just like, that reminds me of that character from Star Trek for some reason. But this character, this Flanks character, really gave me a Worf vibe. It's like, I can easily imagine him, like, protecting the Hive, because you know what? It's not a bad thing for there to be some sort of defense. You can't just go all sunshines and happy things. You have to be practical and realize that, you know what? There may be some bad things out there that are going to try to attack us, so we can't be too weak. We have to be tough. So I kind of got his point, even in the beginning of the episode. It was like, he's going to eventually probably change, but he should still retain the thing that's really important about him, is the fact that he needs to sort of make sure that the Hive is protected. And it sort of, for some reason, gave me a breezy sort of vibe, where that one character who was talking to Fluttershy was sort of like the one who was like the realist, and the rest of them are sort of like enjoying staying at her place. But I like Flanks. I'm happy that they made him gray, because it's not only does it match his personality, but it gives him, he's still, you know, a pretty little, you know, lightning bug type, cute little bug character, but at the same time, he's, like, tough as well. So I hope that stays the same. Now, assumptions. If they ever do bring Chrysalis back, I'm just only going to assume that he's going to be some sort of leader when it, well, I mean, Thorax is probably going to be the leader who does a lot of stuff, but, you know, Flanks, he's going to be a very intimidating character. And not to mention, if Chrysalis does come back, they need a character like Flanks. So this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. I'm happy that this is the case. So, yeah, good episode. Definitely a good episode. Probably like an 8 out of 5 out of 10. I mean, this season's been just great. Nothing I can say wrong about the season so far. I mean, literally, like, every episode, except for maybe, like, one that, you know, and a lot of people liked that. I forget, I think it wasn't the baby one, because the baby one was good, too. Yeah, pretty much the entire season was good. Actually, no, wait. The Pinkie Pie Yak thing was probably, like, the only filler. Probably the only filler episode, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was still decent. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't bad. It was decent. But we have decent, and then we have the rest of the season being great so far. So episode 17 was good too. Great too. No, it was great. I keep, you know, good things about this episode. If I can just project that to the camera in some fashion, you know. That'll do. Anyway, I'm going to be releasing these shorts. I have like 10 things to edit, and hopefully they all work out, but it's going to be like an hour-long thing. Hopefully I can get it out tonight. I don't really know, but yeah. I have seen all the shorts and a whole bunch of songs, so I'll probably get that out tonight. It's sitting in my render queue about to process and then upload, which takes forever because my internet is really crappy as far as uploading is concerned. Because the area that I'm currently in has a monopoly, well, the ISP in my area has a monopoly on the ISP, and so as soon as another ISP rivals them, then they're going to actually have to give the customers crap that they've paid for, instead of, you know, capping us at a very ridiculous speed. But whatever, it is what it is, can't really do much about it yet. But, yeah, great episode, and I will, hopefully get the things out later tonight, and next week. Or if anything else I need to actually react to, I don't really know yet. I'll have to check things out. I think the anthology is out. Probably gonna have to look into that. May look into that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.